Mark chapter 10, these wonderful words of Jesus. Whosoever shall not receive the kingdom of God as a little child, he shall not enter into it. Now, Jesus was not referring to eternal salvation. He was referring to the kingdom of heaven which is within us, and we can access that at any moment of the day, every day, any time. And the secret is trust. It's the trust of a little child. A child lives, you see, every single moment to the full. They've got the power of absorption. They're absorbed in every moment, immersed, if you like, in every moment. And that's why childhood memories are so sharply focused, are so intense. Now put that idea on hold for a moment. The disciples have been discussing who was the greatest in the kingdom. And they obviously connected greatness with power of being a master with many servants. And the world continues to define greatness in this way today. Great people don't open doors or lay tables. Now, why did Jesus speak about trust when he heard the disciples discussing worldly greatness? What's the link? What's the link between that and serving? So we've got trust, greatness, and serving. Jesus was saying that the trust of a child should mature into an unselfish and servant-hearted adult. But something terrible happens, usually. As we experience the disappointments and heartaches of life, childlike trust is eroded. It's often lost altogether. As a result, we become guarded and self-protective, and this causes us to become anticipators of trouble. We're constantly trying to see what might happen in the near or the distant future. We're ruled by apprehensive fears. We quickly learn that being a servant is not the place to be. We need to be bosses, masters. Then we can be in a position to deal with the imagined dangers of the future. That's how we think. The disciples, like us, were trained to think that they must be on top. It's the best place to be. And so they were discussing who was the greatest. Jesus, in his wonderful wisdom, didn't just tell them that they mustn't be selfishly ambitious. That's obvious. But he went to the heart of the problem. He spoke about their loss of trust. He told them that they must regain the trust of a little child. You see, when I trust, I'm free to be a servant. Jesus didn't grasp, but trusted himself to God at all times, and he was free to be a servant of all. Let's enter into the kingdom of heaven today, this moment, by trust.